The first video and the first topic we want to talk about was the definition of UX, what it actually is. So by Google, if you search it up, the definition which will come up is user experience encompasses all aspects of the end user's interaction with the company, its services, and its products. So in the industry, there is this common stigma that UX is just for user interfaces for digital products and apps and websites, so only products. But no, UX is an all encompassing concept or a profession which caters to services and company as a whole as well. So it's an all encompassing profession. The scope is that big. So the first requirement for an exemplary user experience is to meet the exact needs of the customer without fuss or bother. So whatever the customer wants, whatever are their pain points, we need to address to them. That's like the first tenet of user experience. The term user is literally in the name itself. So user is of utmost importance, no doubt there. Next, we need to come up with a simple and elegant product that is a joy to own and a joy to use. So we need to take on those requirements from the users, what issues they want to be solved, and then we need to create a product that is simple in nature and which is elegant to use. So that's two. The third is true user experience goes far beyond giving customers what they want, what they say they want, or providing a checklist of features. So it's not as simple as the user just give you a checklist of features that we want XYZ and you just build those XYZ and you ship them out. It's not that simple. In order to achieve a high quality user experience in a company's offerings, there must be a seamless merging of the services of multiple disciplines, be it so it can be engineering, marketing, graphical and industrial design and interface design. They all come together and then they work and build a product that is innovative in nature. So it's not just fulfilling what the user want, it is fulfilling what the user want in the best possible manner, so that it doesn't solve just for one user, but it's usable for millions or billions of users out there. So the innovation which comes after this collaborative effort is desirable, is feasible, and is viable. So all of these three things are accomplished. Then it's important to distinguish the total user experience from the user interface, even though the UI is obviously an extremely important part of design. So we'll talk about this in an upcoming video, that was the difference between UX and UI. But people very often confuse UX and UI because our users experience our UX through an interface. So it's a layer on top of UX, the UI. That's why people just confuse that they are the same thing. But essentially, the UI is just a window where you see the UX, where you see the experience. So that's why this confusion happens. But they are quite distinct layers of the product. So even if the UI for finding a film is perfect, for example, the UX will be poor for a user who wants information about a small independent release if the underlying database only contains movies. So as you can see, this is not essentially a visual or any of that sort of a solution, but it's something related to logic and business. So UX is not specifically just limited to what the user will see, but it's about how things are working at the behind the scenes, so that the experience of the user is fulfilled. So we should also distinguish between UX and usability. They are also pretty kind of often confused. So according to the definition of usability, it is a quality or attribute of the UI. It covers whether the system is easy to learn, is efficient to use, is pleasant, or so forth. Total user experience is an even broader concept. So we'll be talking about that later in the video when we are talking about usability in much more detail. So that was the first topic we want to talk about. Just wanted to be crystal clear on what UX is, what are some of the key tenets of this profession, what is the distinction between UX and UI, what is the distinction between UX and usability. So I hope all that is clear. And the next video we'll be talking about UX versus UI. So see you there.